Hey, I'm Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I have a download this morning. And the download is they lost their place because they weren't interested in growing with you. So that tells me that you're on a growth journey. You know where you're going, you know what you want, and you're not going to allow anyone to take you off that path. If anybody does take you off that path, then they gotta go. They gotta go. It's simple, see? Right? Right. So I just feel like you are moving into a new direction because you know what it's like in the ways of before. I just heard in the ways of before. You know what it's like in the ways of before. So there's things that you went through already. There's things that you've done. And I'm hearing that it was the most challenging times for you. You went through the stages of the most challenging times, and being that you understand what that time consists of, you already know that if there's anyone around you that's going to stagnate your growth or try to pull you back to the past that you've already graduated from spiritually, you know that they can't stay. No matter how much it hurts, you just know, like, this person can't stay because they're just not right. They're not right. They don't match me. They're not in alignment with me. I think the key here is just you learning about divine alignment in a very profound way, because you learned about it through your experience, your own experience. And I think that's a very powerful way to learn, because you understand. And when you have that understanding, it changes your whole world, and things that you used to accept before you don't accept anymore. Like, you know how you kept meeting the same person in a different body because there was something about that type of person that you were attracted to? Then you realize that that desire that you have that boils from within you is something that you need to change within yourself. That is enlightenment of oneself. This is like a moment of enlightenment that completely shifts your whole world. And you've decided to flow with the shift. You're no longer allowing the current to just take you every which way and have you hitting rocks and hurting yourself and like hitting your head there and getting scratched by twigs on the way. It just makes me think about rocky waters, like what are those called? It's like a river, but it's fast. It goes quick. What is it called? The river that flows quick and rough. Rapids. Yes, that's it. I was about to look it up, but then it popped in my mind. Rapids. Let me look it up. Let me still look it up and see what else it says. It says a fast-flowing and turbulent part of the course of a river. Then it says, those of you looking for adventure can shoot for the rapids. Excuse me. Those of you looking for an adventure or looking for adventure can shoot for the rapids. And to move quickly in a river where the water flows very fast, usually over rocks, while white water rafters shooting the rapids. Yeah, so the fast-paced movement no longer works for you. It no longer holds a place in your life, because you know that fast lane is a little bootleg. It's slightly counterfeit. There are times in life where you want to move faster to get ahead or to be able to take advantage of an opportunity, right? So there are some times when moving fast is good for you. But definitely not all the time. And especially not in relationships. Now, sometimes there's a very small few who meet their love at first sight and they move a little faster than normal, and then they end up together for the rest of their lives. That's like 1%, maybe 1% of people that are able to actually experience something so beautiful. But reality is, for the majority of the world, it's a good idea to really take the depths of someone within you to understand them before you move forward, and also recognize any red flags that are going to prevent you from completing your divine purpose in life, whatever that is for you, because it could be different for everyone. The thing I find special about purpose, though, is I do believe that everyone's purpose is to truly help one another and be in and walk in love. I feel like that is everyone's purpose, in all honesty. But of course, there's not everyone's going to agree with me, but I feel like that's a foundation. That's a foundation point. Anytime you move from a place of love and you're focusing on like divine alignment and helping our brothers and sisters, whatever you do, if it derives from that concept, you're in divine alignment and you are working in your purpose. You are living in your purpose. I think it's best to say that you're living in your purpose. And you realize that this individual, it was almost like they were trying to stop you from being you, stopping you from loving what you love and expressing yourself the way you do. I keep getting this energy like someone trying to make you feel like what you have to say is not that important to them, or maybe not important to anyone. They make it seem as though what you have to say holds no weight. It's like whatever they say, they create a pathway for it to be top tier within the conversation. But then they never took the time to hear what you had to say, because what you have to say and what you had to say at that time when you tried to speak to this person, it was valid. It was. But this person is too dense to understand because they're not on the same wave as you. So when I say dense, I don't say that to be mean. I say it to say that sometimes people's perception and ability to retain or receive information is blocked. So they become dense. It's like a thickness, like a covering over the flow of information that they receive. I heard some people have a toxicity filter to where they're so prone and they allow toxicity to dominate their acceptance or dominate their attention. I think I want to say there's so many people that allow toxicity to dominate their attention that anytime they hear something that is the opposite of toxicity, they use that filter to reject it. So it's almost like they smoking on cigarettes. Like it's like their filter is like a cigarette, because cigarettes are not good for you, but there's a filter, I guess, so you don't choke too much, because it's still, what is the filter? So you off yourself slow. That's bad. I know that's a lot, but that's what I heard. So I'm just saying what I heard. But it's like, what is the point of a filter in a cigarette? Because it's still unhealthy. So what is the point? The purpose of a cigarette filter is to reduce the amount of harmful substances inhaled by smokers. Yeah, so it's to make sure that you last as long as possible, serving the purpose of fattening their pockets by offing yourself slowly. Like what? Okay. However, filters don't block all harmful chemicals. Exactly. That's what I'm like, what is the point of the filter? What are we saying here? And cigarettes are still dangerous to health. Good night. You see the stuff that they make for us to indulge in? If you do tote that smoke. Just think about where it came from. Maybe that'll help you to stop. Because it's really about fattening the pockets of those, emptying yours, and making sure that you have to go to the doctor for something so that you could pay some more. It's all about the money. That's all it's about. That's all it's ever been about, even before we got here. So it's not new. I just think that sometimes many just don't think about it because that filter to only allow toxicity in is on. So your filter is for clean air, okay? Your filter exemplifies removal of the toxins. So if you're with someone who's choosing toxicity and wants to tote on that smoke that's harmful to them, in what way could you even possibly align with such a person that's completely opposite of you? And this is, I think, the problem for many people, relationship-wise. Many people keep on aligning themselves with people that are completely out of their sphere of importance. Okay, because I feel like many of us, we know what we like and we know what we want and what we don't want. Well, hopefully we all do. But when you know what you're divinely aligned to, people like that, people that don't align with you, they can't come. They can't be around you because it doesn't match. Nothing's going to get done. The agenda is different. The mission is different. The objective is different. Everything's different. So it's like, all right, so you go ahead and go be different. Go ahead and do that. Because I got to do this. And I'm not moving. So if you're not doing what I'm doing, then we can't do anything. Okay? And I think that's where you are now. And I'm very proud of you because so many people get stuck there wishing on a star. I heard the song. I'm wishing on a star, ding ding, to find out where you are. I'm wishing on a dream, to find out what it means. Okay, I had to do it. But yeah, see, like, you know, that's not what the stars are for. They're not for that. They're for divine alignment, not for trying to stick around in a situation that's going to cause you to be misaligned. That's defeating the purpose of the stars. Follow the North Star. Doesn't that show that the stars guide you to divine alignment? Follow the North Star. We're going to look up the spiritual meaning of what it means when they say follow the North Star. Following the North Star spiritually signifies staying true to your personal values, life purpose, and inner guidance. Oh, Spirit, thank you. Don't they know it? Don't they know how to do stuff? They always talking. Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Much like how sailors use the North Star to navigate, acting as a constant beacon of direction and hope, even in darkness. Oh yes. They just speak in my language. They just know that's what they said. Ooh. I get excited when it comes to these things because I see so much in my mind and I tell you in little increments, but there's a lot in here that I need to share. Okay, but anyway, it represents finding your true north and staying aligned with your highest self. They saying the right things to me. Remaining focused on your goals and aspirations despite challenges. Makes me want to throw something, just trying throw something. That's how excited I get when it comes to this topic, because it means so much to me. And I know that this is the way. This is the way to get it right and get it tight, because everything's loose goosing right now. Everything's loose. Everything's all over the place. Nobody has time for that. Okay? Guidance and direction. The fixed position of the North Star symbolizes finding your true path and staying on course with your values. What are your values? Did you ever write a list of values? Yes, class. Please do this. Write a list of values. What means the most to you? When it comes to a relationship that you want to be in, being that you're growing and all, because that's what this message is about, and you had to cast away the toxic mongering person. Toxic mongering? The person that holds toxicity. I'm going to say it like that. You had to cast them out. So clearly they did not align with your values. So what are your values? What means something to you? Write it down, look at it, meditate on it. So as soon as you see someone and you might like them, you might think, hey, this is kind of cute. Or I think I want to know. You know, these moments that we go through is natural. But if they don't align with your values, then no matter what they look like, you can't go there. You got to follow the North Star. Remember, staying true to your personal values, life purpose, and inner guidance. Yes. You know, that's a lot of what I talk about in my book. Purchase my book and get a different perspective of this topic in a very unique way. Okay? Hope and stability. I almost said something crazy. Hope and stability. In times of uncertainty, the North Star represents a constant beacon of hope, reminding you that even amidst chaos, there is stability, because it's true. You know, when you see chaos around you, right? So much. It's hard to see anything else because you get blinded by the ridiculousness that we see and that's like pushed and force fed to us, right? But the key is to not pay any mind to it, because it's not real. It's just an illusion to make you believe it's real so that you don't move. And then you get stuck, and then when you get like really down and out, it's hard to scrape yourself up off the ground, because at that point it's really like scraping yourself up, because it just reminds me of in the morning, if you like are tired, like those times, because sometimes that happens to people where you just like completely overly tired. Maybe you've been working a lot, you've been stressed, and then when it's time to get up, it's like you literally have to peel yourself out the bed to get up. And that's what it reminds me of when you reach the bottom of the bottom. When it's time for you to get up, oh, that's not easy to do. Okay? Spiritual connection. Many traditions see the North Star as a link to the divine alignment. Hello. Representing higher wisdom and purpose. Hello? Is anybody there? Pick up the phone. The phone's ringing. Is anybody there? But I think you answered the phone. Hey, you answered the phone. Hey, you answered the phone. Hey, you answered the phone. Ring, ring. I think that's the end of this message, because follow the North Star, please. We know the meaning. I told you. We told you. Because that's what they said. Ooh, 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 ooh. I get excited when it comes to this stuff. Like, you know, it makes me very happy. But I'm going to come back later because it's early in the morning and I got to go. Ooh, it's 8:24. It's my birthday. You want to see? I always catch my birthday. Y'all see that? I told you, it always happens to me. Let me see what it means again when you keep catching your birthday. Always happens to me. Spiritual meaning to keep seeing your birthday day number. Oh, let's see what it says. I read it before, but I just want to read it to you. In spirituality, repeatedly seeing your birthday number can be interpreted as a sign of alignment with your life purpose. Don't they know it? They be reminding me like, girl, you on the right track. Keep going, baby. Keep going, baby. Keep going, baby. A reminder of your unique energy. Yes, quite true. Or a message from the universe to pay attention to your current path and potentially make adjustments to live more authentically. Essentially, it could be a form of confirmation or reassurance that you are on the right track. Cosmic alignment. Seeing your birthday number frequently could signify a strong connection to the universe. Yes, that's very true. I'm very connected. And a moment of heightened intuition, prompting you to pay close attention to your thoughts and feelings. Yes, because our thoughts create our world. They create our outcome, really, because we create our own worlds. And so anytime you think something that's crazy and it's diabolical and it could really jack you up and have you up in the corner rocking back and forth with sucking on a grape, then it's time to realign, all right? I heard suck on a grape too fast, you might choke. It's gonna go down your throat. So, watch out now, okay? Your birthday number represents your inherent potential and unique gifts. So seeing it repeatedly might be a reminder to embrace your strengths and utilize them fully. New beginnings. Depending on the context, your birthday number could signify a significant life transition or a new chapter about to unfold, encouraging you to embrace change with optimism. Self-reflection. I've been doing that all my life, even as a child. This could be a call to reflect on your current life choices and assess whether you are living in alignment with your true values and goals. Important considerations. It says, intuition is key. The meaning of seeing your birthday number can vary depending on your personal beliefs and current life situation. Trust your gut feeling to decipher the message most relevant to you. Focus on positive aspects. While it can be a reminder to reflect, seeing your birthday number is generally considered a positive sign, encouraging you to focus on your strengths and positive potential. The fact that you're seeing your birthday number means the universe wants you to know that you are being guided and supported. Appreciate the signs and trust that this transformation is for your highest good. Now, I feel as though the reason why I saw my birthday, like while I'm on here with you, is because I was supposed to read all that to you, because all of this is also in alignment. It's in divine alignment for you to think about cosmic alignment. Always keep that in mind when you're building relationships. Okay? Is this relationship in alignment with you, or is this person completely out of your scope of what works for you? Personal power, holding on to your power and not being around someone who diminishes it or tries to, because your power really doesn't go anywhere. It's just that there's individuals that will try to make you think that you have no power, and that's just a brain game. That's just games that people play on your mind. New beginnings. Look forward to the new. Don't think so much about the past in such a way where you get stuck there. You know, you don't have to be there anymore. You could just go back there to catch some knowledge about what happened, and then you could apply it to your life now. But other than that, there's no need to stay in a space that you've already graduated from spiritually. Self-reflection. Looking at oneself, paying attention to things that you do, things you say, your intentions. What do you mean when you speak? Where does it come from? Does it come from you? You know, the things that you believe in, the things you say, the things you speak. Is it coming from you, or is it coming from someone else? Like, you know, because a lot of what we've learned, it has come from a place that is or doesn't have us in their best interest. So we have to keep that in mind. Intuition, trust yourself. Focus on positive aspects. Anytime you get that little feeling of something negative sneaking up on you, excuse me. Excuse me. I need some water. Okay. Escúchame. Okay, so anytime you feel like negative thoughts or low vibrational thoughts try to intrusively take over your concepts, your thoughts, your opinions, that's when you have to control that. And you have to make sure that you reroute your thinking, because you have the power to do that. So keep these things in mind, because they will keep you in divine alignment, because that's where you are meant to be. The only possibility of you being derailed off of the track of divine alignment is when you listen to people that aren't in alignment with you. And then what sense does that really make? When you pay attention and you check yourself before the chaos comes, and you already know yourself and you have your values, you know, you studied them, you understand yourself, and you know what your values are. Anyone that does not align with them, they get dismissed, and it's quick. It doesn't take long. Okay, use this in your life and all that you do, and you can't go wrong. Just keep believing in you, not just in you, but remember what you are attached to. You are attached to your lineage, your bloodline, the strength that is within. You're attached to the North Star, because within us is the universe, because we are also etheric beings. We have a spirit, and the spiritual aspect of us is the aspect of us that can astral travel, and that can talk to different beings while dreaming. That's our spirit having that experience. That's not this body. Just think about that. Hold on to that, and know that it's all real. It's no fake. It's no fake. Okay? I love you. I'll see you later. I'm going to do some videos later, but right now I got to go. Okay? I love you. I'll see you in the next video.